Good morning, friends and family. Um, so, I have a little favor to ask of you. I would really appreciate it if you can help me. So, before I start, however, I want to state it very clear that this video, or I am not speaking on behalf of the Ministry of Education in any way. I'm speaking in my own capacity as a concerned member of the society, a concerned citizen, a mother myself, and somebody who works with children with disabilities. Secondly, I want to also state that this video is not being done or sent out to shame anyone, to make anybody look responsible or anything in that line. It is being done from a good place with the purest of intention and hope that hopefully, if it is shared as much as I hope it would, and the message is well understood and received in good faith, it will help to improve the lives of hearing impaired learners across the country, as well as possibly just children in general. Now, the reason why I said that I'm not speaking on behalf of the Ministry of Education is because I'm going to speak about them in a way. So our government, through the Ministry of Education, has done or has tried its level best to make education accessible for all children from all walks of life. However, there are some members of our society or some of our citizens who appear to take too lightly the importance of education, and especially when it comes to children with disabilities. As most of you will probably know, those of you that know me, I'm a hearing impaired teacher or educator. And we are faced on a daily basis with a very daunting task of trying to teach learners, for instance, to read or everything that we're supposed to do, but we do it for children who are being brought to school at a very late stage in their life. Now, for those of you who are a little bit familiar or perhaps in the same field, will know that there's something that in educational psychology we call the critical learning period. The amount of time or the ease with which we can learn a language or anything new when we are younger or as children is not the same as when we're adults. For instance, if I was to learn something new today, it wouldn't be as easy as it was for me to, or as easy as it was for me when I was, let's say, in grade 1 or grade 2. Of course, there are a lot of factors involved, but there's a fact that stands on its own. Deaf children are brought very late to school. Then when they're in school, they are not given proper attention. The child is brought on Monday to school, on Tuesday the child is absent. And we expect these children to perform like other children who are brought to school every day and are assisted at home to do homework. Not every person, friends and family members, not every person who's a teacher or a lawyer or a doctor today had literate parents, especially, of course, we know we're Africans. We We know the history that we know our past, where we're coming from. But if you do not know how to read, please ask a neighbor to assist your child. Ask a friend, ask a relative who is able to. Bring your children to school on time. It's your responsibility as parents. These children got their life through you, and it is a solemn responsibility that you have as a parent to bring this child to school. It's nobody's responsibility but yours. We have a high dropout, of course, or a high number, if not dropout, then a high number of those who just go until grade 10 and that's it. They don't want to continue anymore, or they're unable to continue because their points are too low. It's expected because they're in a class with a child who's 16 and they're 22, 23, 24, and 25. It is understandable. Please, I want to just state something here. Deaf children or deaf learners have the same ability or capability or potential to become or to learn, and after that become responsible members of our society, people who make a meaningful contribution to our developmental goals as a people. Our country has a lot of goals, but I'm telling you now that even if we teach every other child and they are able to pass, if we do not try to include deaf children or children with any other form of disability, we have failed in our duty to uphold the value of inclusivity as a country, as a people. You're sitting, mind you, with future lawyers, doctors, or people that would have made an impact on our society just because the person is deaf. So to cut the story short, please, fellows, bring deaf children to school. Bring them on time, support them, just as you would support a child that is hearing or is able to hear. We never know how far these children can go. I'm asking you, please, if you know of anyone to whom a deaf child is born, if it's a neighbor, if it's you, let us have a change in attitude towards people living with disabilities. Thank you so much. Please share this video. I'm giving you away credit. So what you'll do is you'll send this to, if it's 5 people, I'll send you $5 airtime. If it's 10 people, I'll send you $10 airtime. If it's 15, I'll send you $15. So it works like that. But you'll have to take a screenshot of the people you have forwarded the video to, the number of people that you have forwarded this video to, and then you can, then I'll send the airtime to you. Thank you so much. May God bless you, and please bring deaf children to school. Bring them on time. Thank you.